I had a vision of my dad's death before he died. Funeral, we pushed the car of our dead relatives and all, right? Like they get the god possess them to like. I've seen it in my real eyes in front of me before, and it's for me. The very first house that I live in when I moved over from Penang to Singapore to study, right? My first house was haunted.
How do you figure that your house was haunted?
So we always eat in the dining table, and then dining table is facing the corridor to our rooms. Okay, so from my mom's perspective, right, firstly, none of us remember this thing. Like, both me and my sister, we don't remember anything. My sister will always say that you got people walking past our corridors and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness.
And I will keep getting sick non-stop.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I will keep getting sick.
Okay.
And I always feel very eerie. Now I don't dare to sleep alone. I will always ask my sister to sleep with me. Yeah, then I shower, I also don't dare close the door. My sister actually dreamt of the ghost in the first house, right?
Stop. This is too much paranormal activity for one family.
She dreamt that she was sleeping in her room, and then the spirit was like beside her, right? It's like the black figure beside her.
Oh.
And then she's so scared because my sister is like damn scared of ghosts. She don't even dare to watch horror movie already. She's somewhat still religious during that time, right? And she was still 念 like Namo Amitofo, you know, like pray to like Buddha and Guan Yin Ma, right? And she keep chanting that in her dream, like keep chanting Namo Kuan Yin, something lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she chanting. Halfway, right, the ghost was like, "Who taught you that?" You know, the ghost talked to her.
The ghost talked to her.
Yeah,
dude,
and like,
freaky.
who taught you that line?
Here.
Then after that, it was like, you think that will work or something, you know? Yeah, she just woke up and she told my mom. Then my mom is more frisky now because it's like, stop.
Your mom hates this place.
Then my mom kept asking my dad, hey, let's move out here, like find another unit or something in this same place. Just find another unit. So we moved to the opposite block.
Okay.
Yeah, on the 6th floor.
In the same estate.
Same estate. So it's actually a condo. So on the 6th floor, I can actually see my unit from there, right? So I see like new people moving in and out every month. The tenant keep changing one. The person come in, come out, come in, come out. My sister's schoolmate, right, her best friend, actually stays on our old unit, right, on top. So she stays on like the 11th floor. I was on the first floor with that, you know, those lawn and stuff. So people from the pickup point of the taxi and all, they can actually see inside our house, like to the kitchen and all. One day she was waiting, and then there's a kid there at the lobby and pointing into the unit. It's like there's a man inside the laundry there. There's a man inside the laundry there looking at us, but there's no one there. Then after that, immediately she called my sister and said,
such bad goosebumps.
and she immediately called my sister and told her about this. Then my sister was like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad I moved out." You know? I'm not trying to be racist or what, but the kid was saying there's a black guy standing inside. Maybe it's just a black figure. I just say a black man standing at the laundromat looking at them.
Yeah, it might be a black figure lah.
Yeah, so that is what we've been living with for the whole
my goodness.
year. We stayed there for 1 year and then we moved out because we cannot take it anymore.
Dude.
Yeah. I feel that everywhere is haunted though. Just like wherever you see it, feel it.
And just how haunted it is.
Go ghost hunting with my friends, right? We always have this rule, which is if you see something, you cannot say it. Because they say if you acknowledge their existence, right, means they know that you see them.
Yeah, or you can feel them.
Yeah,
right?
then they will come.
And then they're like, oh, nice. Now I can play with people from another realm.
Poly time where humans are the most stupid time during poly time, right? And then me and my friends, we decided to go ghost hunting. If you're watching this, right, you know who you are. Yeah. What would be a good idea, right? If you grab a GoPro and then go and film some paranormal activities in some haunted places, right? Our first place was actually a cemetery in Bukit Brown. I think there were 6 of us, but we went around like 10 p.m. when it's all dark and nobody already. So we were walking, right? So we went in. There's a big gate, metal gate, like those like very iconic like black like metal gate. We went
Cast iron gate.
We went in and we decided to just cut through this whole cemetery to the other side, which will help us to end up in like an abandoned like MRT station. Yeah. So that was our plan. I don't know if it's like very cliche, but there's no signal. Really no signal. I was like, huh?
You know in
拍
Singapore.
鬼片咩？點解冇 signal 嘅？然後 like, why is it so cliche?
You're not in
Like,
Singapore anymore.
yeah, I was trying to open like Google Map to see like how to walk. Like,
Right.
I cannot connect. Like wow, really? Really? They actually have the boards of the map for us to look at, like physical one to actually walk and follow that path lah, that kind of thing. Our rule is if you see anything, shut the fuck up, like you cannot say anything.
Just keep walking.
At the end, then you say, and the second rule is cannot go home immediately. We have to stay outside for a while to shake off the bad, like
the bad juju.
The bad juju, yes. Supposed to cut here and here and here, and then we continue. We'll be at the station, right? So we walk lah. So we are just looking left and right, looking left and right. Just tombstone lah. Just tombstone.
Okay.
Yeah, just cemetery, right? Well, there's nothing to me. Like I cannot see. Once we reach a T junction, right? The T junction, right? And then we are supposed to go this path. And there's one more path over here, right? And you look into it, it's just pure darkness. You cannot see anything inside. There's no street light or anything. There's nothing inside. Yeah, we stop at that junction because from that particular path, right, there are people chanting.
Stop.
They're just chanting. I don't know what they're chanting about, but it's like some ritual, no? They're chanting.
You saw
very
the people,
loud.
or you only heard?
No, we only heard from that direction. There are people chanting very loudly, and like I said, I cannot see, I cannot hear it, but I hear it. So it is not a paranormal thing. It's actually there are people inside chanting something. Yeah. So of course we don't dare to see lah. It's just pure darkness. Like you can see the dirt road inside, and then it's just dark. It leads to a darkness, and then you just hear this chanting non-stop for like a minute, very loudly, and then it stops. So all of us just stood there at the junction, and then we were like, go there, go there. Then we just go there lah.
Wait, go where?
Like the other direction.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, let's just go. And then we said, okay, this path is correct. We just continue up. We should reach. So it gets very foggy. There's a scientific explanation to why cemetery is foggy, I think. Yeah, and it's really foggy. Like
why?
You can see. I think it's just like the dew and the condensation and all. I don't know lah. And then we continue walking. Right. Guess what? We end up in the same spot. We went back to the starting point of how we came into the place, which doesn't make sense because we didn't make a U-turn or anything. We just walked. And then we walk, right? Then I see the black iron gate again. The black iron gate. I see it again right in my eyes. Like, holy shit! Why am I back here? You know, like I'm not supposed to be here. We just think like maybe they want us to zao lah.
Right.
So we just leave lah.
Instead of trying to cut.
Instead of trying to turn back again, you know, we just okay. You know what? Let's just go. Like clearly they are asking us to please leave us alone. You know. So we left. As we left, right, suddenly a lot of cars came. The car was, we walked the other direction on the path to go to the MRT station, right? And then the car came by and then it stopped and asked us, what y'all doing here so late? The guy opened his windshield, like the car window, and then he stick out his head and smile at us and asked us, what are you guys doing here so late? And I was like,
why are you smiling like that?
Then I was like, no, we're just walking up. Yeah, then we just keep walking. Then he like, okay, then he go back and then he drove. And then we look back, right, at the iron gate there, right, there were like 3 cars. Because I can see the headlight, man. There are 3 cars at the entrance of the cemetery. Then I'm thinking like, why are people doing, not about us lah, but why are people driving in to a cemetery in the middle of the night? It's like 11 p.m.
It's a cult. You discovered a cult.
Then the most logical sense to me is they are trading drugs.
That's so unexciting. I think there's a cult there.
But
why would drug dealers chant? Why are they chanting?
Yeah, but I don't know. The chanting was scary, man.
The drug dealers be like...
So maybe they are not related to chanting. You never know.
Oh, okay, I guess.
So what did the chant sound like?
Like incantation.
Something like incantation, you know?
Yeah, something like incantation, that kind. They just chant.
Oh my.
Yeah, it really will fix you out, that kind. Because you don't understand it. It's not Chinese, it's not English, it's nothing. Yeah. Then we went to a McDonald's and then we were just there like cooling off, you know, like, oh, so like what happened? So they start saying like, ooh, I see this, I hear that. Then I'm just there like, only thing I heard is the chant that everybody heard lah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so everyone heard that. So you can confirm that like, oh, it's human beings chanting.
Yeah. So my friend will start saying like, oh, I see this, I heard that, you know. I don't know if they are like just trying to like
show off their horror finds.
like, I don't know whether it's true lah. what was that? So they were like sharing, oh, you know, I see like there's a old uncle sitting on his tombstone. Then when we're walking, they all heard like there's an extra footstep, that kind of thing. Then they all like, yeah. Then I'm like, maybe I'm just not attentive lah. Or maybe it's the amulet that saved my life and saved their life as well.
You're not even religious. I'm not even wearing your amulet anymore.
I lost it. Like, I think I was swimming or something, I lost it.
What? So there's just a blessed swimming pool somewhere out there?
Yeah, probably there's a water ghost that's trying to catch me and they really give up this last power to save me. Everyone shared their experience on them. We cooled out for about an hour, then we went back lah. Because we cannot go back straight. We will bring back the bad stuff. We went like a couple of like hunting, but there was only one that actually spooked me out only. Yeah, which is at the haunted Changi. Changi was the last one, and because of that, right, we stopped this whole shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So something happened?
And I found the sink full of rice. It's like cursed, you know. This place is cursed. Like, then he cannot walk. Then he feel very heavy. Yeah. 6个人是吗？你进来啊，我们等着你。